Hey YouTube, this your girl Janae of All Things Janae, and welcome back to your favorite channel. Now today's episode, I think I want to talk about Rich Homie Quan. Okay, so I was introduced to Rich Homie Quan's music in 2012, but I didn't really get the gist of it until 2013 when I was hanging around a certain group of individuals. Well, actually, I was dating a guy, and but that's another story for another day. But Rich Homie Quan was all we listened to back then, like all day, every day. That I promise I will not stop going in. That's all we listen to from top to bottom, riding around, hanging out, everything. That's all we listen to. That was like the soundtrack of 2013 for me, anyways. And so ever since then, I've really been a fan. And a lot of times I still listen to that same mixtape and reflect back on those moments. Like it was a good time of my life. I was like I went fresh out of high school. I was like 2 years out of high school. And matter of fact, let me tell you, that's another video for another day. But yeah, still some good times. But we'll get into that a little later. And like I said, ever since 2013, I definitely been a fan. Well, 2012, but definitely 2013, I became a fan. And I did get the pleasure of checking Rich Homie Quan out in 2019, 2018. 2018, I believe, at a local concert. He came down here and he rocked that bad boy. And it was a good bit of us out there. And your girl was front row. The footage is on my shorts if you don't believe me or whatever the case is. You just go through my shorts. I still had the footage. Your girl was up front. I paid maybe like $45 to get in. And before I left that night, I don't mind picking the money up off the ground. I ain't never been too bougie for that bread. Your girl got her money back before she left. I think I made my money back and some, but if they was out there making it rain and your girl was picking it up, no shame in my game, baby. And what's so bad about picking money off the ground anyways? Y'all be too rich for me. Okay, so when they broke the news of his death, I just thought it was very tragic, of course, very odd with the timing being, with everything going on surrounding that. I don't want to get too deep into that, but I'm gonna just touch on like how I really feel about it. Well, let's take it back. He died in September, like first week of September, but in August, I actually reached out to him on Instagram. I didn't get a response, but I'm pretty sure he seen my message. He was because I don't know if y'all was on TikTok or whatever, but he went viral. And well, he went viral for the wrong reasons. People were making fun when they had that testimony with their whole Young Thug trial, and what it was like. Me and Threat shot at Rich Homie Quan dad. People just took that sound bite and they just literally kind of mocked him and his family and that sad, event that occurred because everybody took it and make a joke out of it. And I do trends a lot, but because I know how hurtful that was for him, I remember saying on the interview, he literally cried about how he felt about his dad and how his dad spent so much time in the hospital for weeks and weeks. And I think he said even his mom was there in the hospital for a different issue at that time too. So I was careful not to use that soundbite just out of respect. Like, people these days, they don't be caring. They take everything as a joke. But like I said, I did reach out to him on Instagram and just express my I don't even know what the word is, but just to express my sympathy for him in that moment because I know it was tough for him to relive that. Like people, you got the whole internet basically pretty much making fun of one of your, tragic moments of your career. I was afforded an opportunity to attend his funeral. Me, my cousin, and her sons did attend the funeral. It was a beautiful service, very sad. I don't think I cried until like I was hurt, but I don't think I cried up until the funeral. Like, and the part that got me seeing him wasn't so bad because he looked good, of course. I mean, it was still tough to process. But the part that got me is when they played that song off the Fast and Furious soundtrack with Paul Walker. Um, it's been a long day without you, my friend. Yeah, It broke me down bad. Well, I ain't gonna say bad, but it got to me. Okay, how I really feel about the internet and the different conspiracies surrounding his death. Like I said, I have my own personal thoughts that I won't share on here for obvious reasons. But when it comes to the different theories and how the fans have been pretty much tearing down his brother, his girlfriend, and whoever else that they feel like was involved, I feel like it's disrespectful and that's not what he would want you to do. Like nobody really knows what took place except the people that were there, and they seem like they might have been out of it. Who knows? But the falsely accused people in their moments of grief, I think that's pretty low. Like, give people grace. I mean, you can have your own inputs and 2 cents. We're entitled to it, but don't be on the internet bashing, especially his brother for whatever reason. Like, it's I can't even get it out. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. But it's so easy to say what you were doing in a situation until you in that situation, and get what, when you in that situation, 9 times out of 10 you gonna freeze up because whatever. So stop pointing the fingers and stop blaming people until something solid. Not saying that something solid will come up, but until we have anything solid to go off of in relation to his death, I feel like people should stop slandering the people that are closest to him out of just simply respect for him. If you don't respect them, just respect him in his absence. That's just how I feel about it. About this album, it's a masterpiece. If I don't listen to it every day, I listen the days that I do listen to it. I run it from top to bottom. The intro, Theraflu, um, what's some of the titles? My Story is one of them. Where You Been, Quan? I'm looking on my computer now. I can't think of too many off the top of my head, but listen, Mine, that's one of my favorites. I got like 8 or 9 favorites. I got a bunch of them. I know it's like 35 on there, but at least 10 of them are my favorite. But yeah, that's pretty much it about the album. And the last thing that I wanted to say was give people their flowers while they're here, and don't wait till they gone to want to give people their flowers. But give them their flowers while they're here. You never know the demons and the battles that people might be facing. You, a lot of people, some people wear it well, others don't. But everybody find a battle that you know not of, and that's pretty much all I had to say. I just wish people would really just stop bashing his family. That's all. And of course, keep them lifted in prayer. But if you guys enjoyed this video, one of my rants, please like, comment, subscribe, share your feelings about it in the comments, and thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, so I forgot to add. Yes, I'm a Rich Homie Quan fan, but my cousin, the same one that went to the funeral with me, she went to the concert with me too, and you probably could see her on some of the footage. But she was a Rich Homie Quan super fan. Like even at the concert, he literally took her phone and filmed himself. I think he do that at every concert because I've seen a lot of different videos. But yeah, he got her phone and she just cherished that thing and still got that video to this day. Matter of fact, before I even knew there were the Rich Homies, her name was Rich Homie Niecy in my phone for the longest. Matter of fact, it's still in there to this day. But that's all I wanted to say, you guys.